What's up, guys? Another watch finish today. I think I got 6 done today, so this one will also be available here at 8 o'clock. This is a new Kraken 2.1. I had another Starburst teal-esque dial. So grab that, pair that up with a minute insert on a small coin bezel. Put this on a polished 100 case, which comes with a super nice milled crown. The Kraken engraved caseback and preview buckle. And then this is also on one of my original wallets that we cut up and restitched to match. Did a set of silver hands in there. There's only so many you can use with these raised indices because if they are too long, your hour hand hits. And this goes just right in front of all of them, which is super nice. So you have to angle it up slightly over the Kraken, but it can't be too long that it bumps. Now, these ones are fine, but these ones here are actually slightly longer at your 12.369. So that's the build. Bezel will turn left, it'll turn right. It is a tension ring bezel. Automatic mechanical, you've got a rotor in the back, so as you're moving, it's moving and keeping time. But before you put it on, and before you set your time, wind it just a little bit to make sure you do not lose time. Back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. Feel a little bit of play, you'll know you're off. And you can wind, and a wind is a turn clockwise as you're looking at it, or just straight back. I always go back and forth. It keeps my finger spacing. There, if I start threading it back on, I can back it right back off. And if it's not winding, or I can pull a little tension either direction. When you're done with your winding, you're going to pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. Does not have a hacking movement, so that will keep ticking. You'll also notice you've got a wobble crown that deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement, so while you're pushing and prying on it, you're not putting any adverse pressure on the keyless works. Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it? I have a love-hate relationship with Alexa. She acts like she's listening to me, but then doesn't whenever I ask a question, but then is whenever I'm not asking a question. I don't know. Anyway, that's the watch. If you ever scratch this, I just cut off a tiny square from a Cape Cod cloth, and just go back and forth over the scratch. Like whenever I get these cases, they have tiny scratches in them, and I had one up here, but all I did was just sit there and go back and forth with for like 30 seconds with a tiny square of it, and then polish it off, and you'd never know it was there. So if you scratch that, Cape Cod cloth always works really well for these cases. So I know there's people out there who was like, don't use that. Okay. Anyway, they always work great for me, and I don't I've never had any problem with them. So if you're one of those guys that do not use them, maybe let me know why. Though whatever your reason has not applied to me, because I haven't had any bad experiences using them. So, but anyway, that's the build. Available here later tonight. Matching beads. It's going to come in a black Kraken slider box. I'm out of brown, I'm out of silver. Definitely don't have any teal, so got brown right here, so it works, right? It's going to come with watch clearance. It's good on all glass and metal parts. Everything here in the center, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, as well as in microfiber. It's going to also come with leather conditioner to keep that strap perfectly soft. If you ever need it, apply it probably more on the back since that's what's contact to your skin. And that's probably why you thought it's not as soft. Put it on with a rag. Don't use one of your microfibers. You don't want it like solidifying and then you scratching something up, using something that's supposed to be soft that's no longer soft. And then lastly, you're going to get some fine scratch remover. That's not for your case, it's for your acrylic glass because you can scratch it. If you do, you'll put a tiny bit of this on it. You'll buff it out with your color matching microfiber. This is Polywatch-esque. This is called, this is actually Novus 2 that we've repackaged. It is an acrylic buffer, but far cheaper. And I can supply about 25 of these for the cost of 3 Polywatch cases, plus you get a crap load of it, probably 3-4 times what you get inside of a Polywatch container. But scratches up and down, just go left and right, filling that scratch, haze it, buff it out, generate some heat with your thumb, and you should polish it right out. But that is the build. If it's going to you, you are classy. And you're probably the coolest person that you know. That's how I normally operate. Being the coolest guy I know. This will get you there. So if it's going to you, congrats. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate you a ton. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.